after about 4 or 5 weeks, the numbness started to thaw, and I was waiting for the despair. But instead of despair, I found something else, and it was a kind of extra energy and a kind of joy. And I'm thinking, what is this? And the only thing that's like it in my experience is what happens after the pain of childbirth, which is the most excruciatingly painful thing in the world, but without the pain, you wouldn't have the kids. And I knew Beamer was really into physical exercise, so I could hear him saying, "Get in the best physical shape of your life, Alison." So I started to run up the mountains and past the lakes and rivers where Beamer and I had walked. And as I did, I felt my body grow stronger, and this joy and this energy didn't go anywhere. And I had been friends with Archbishop Desmond Tutu many years before, who had seen my first show about finding my birth mother and read the English American, and he'd kept tabs on me. And our mutual friend said, "Well, why don't you tell Tutu what has happened?" And I said, "Well, I can't bother him. He's a busy guy." And she said, No, he'd want to know. So I wrote him an email, and I said, "I avoided love my entire life because I was so afraid of loss and the worst happening. And then in my 50s, I finally found it, the real thing. But then, when he died, instead of finding that I wanted to hide under the bed and never come out again, I find that I want to live and love more fully than ever. What is that?" And Tutu didn't answer my question, but he did write back, and he said, "First of all, I want you to know that I have asked God to find you another soulmate, and she said she is on the case." And then he said, "But first, you must do everything that you can to make sure that this story is told as widely as possible, because it will bring hope."